When we want to connect with people and we also want them to do something for us, we need to be sure we are impacting them. We follow a three principle formula called connect, captivate, convert. When we want to connect with people and we also want them to do something for us, we need to be sure we are impacting them. Agreed? No one wants to interact with people whom they cannot feel any connection with. No one wants to connect with people who are also self-absorbed. Before you ask, give. And for that, you need to convert them. How you convert them? Give them something, and in return, you can ask for favors. When you go out, show what you can do for them. What is the value you bring to the table? Besides your work, besides your knowledge. 5 times when you give, if you are dealing with the right set of people, they will definitely give you 3 times of what you've given them. I can assure you. And that is how we build beautiful networks that take us forward in our careers and also our lives. Give before you ask. People will connect on LinkedIn. 30 seconds later, this is my resume. And then they follow up relentlessly. Thrice a day, you'll get mails and messages for them. Does it work? No, I don't know you. I would rather invite a person I know for the interview. Somebody who's been in my network for maybe 4 years, 5 years, couple of months. I've observed them. I know what they stand for. How can you just create a barrage of mails when I don't even know you? And I think all of you would encounter such people. Overcoming social fears. For introverts, we don't feel comfortable going out and meeting people. There are also some of us, I agree, who want to conserve our energy. We don't want to be in the energy fields of people we don't feel comfortable with. And for that, learn to manage your energy body. All of us have an energy body. If we do not learn how to manage it, we will absorb negativity, and that is what is also expressed. How we manage our energy body is up to us, but let us not create a barrier because of it. If you have fear about interacting with people and carrying their energies with you, work on yourself. Signs of first impressions. How did people feel when they met you for the first time? Also, how did you feel when you met somebody for the first time? We can learn things from the people we meet. And it is always great to be seen and heard with people who make a difference. There's an old saying that says, we are the subset of the 5 people we interact with closely on any given day. End of the day, some part of them will rub off on you. You go to a company of high performers, you want to be in that zone. You go in the company of people who are communicating well, you will automatically start talking well. You go in a company of people who think good things, you will automatically evolve. And people connect with us based on the first impression we give them. It is also about how to become memorable, and again, for the right reasons. When people meet us, what is it from us that they take away? And we just discussed, when you meet people, what is it that you've taken away from them? All very important parts. Being memorable is important. Why? Tomorrow, when somebody has an opportunity, they remember you. You mentioned something and they took it away as a life lesson. And that makes all the difference. Have stories that captivate your audience. We will come to this part a little later. But if you have no stories to relate, they are all bottled up inside you. You do not come across as an interesting person. Who wants to know too much about your, maybe say, networking or cybersecurity knowledge? Who wants to know too much about your operational excellence and the HR paper you delivered? Not too many people. Who are you? Do you have some stories? Do you have something that makes you interesting? That takes up your interest quotient to the next level. So see, we are talking of so many paths to our personalities, and we focus on niches. Oh, I'm expert at this. Let me talk only about this. As leaders, we cannot do that. Some people are conversing and there is another person who barges in and the conversation ends. Let us not be those person who kill a conversation. Let us add value and life to conversations. This is a big problem with introverts. They go and they stand quietly and suddenly everyone feels uncomfortable. Let me know if that has happened with you. Has it happened with you? And you judge yourself. What did I say? What did I do? We also judge ourselves. Could be that I was the odd one out. How do you slip into conversations is a skill, and it can be practiced and mastered. Lot of business deals are stolen this way. To my community inside our mentees, we keep sharing a lot of stories, how these happen. Cases of people who've taken their executive presence to the next level, become big conversationalists, and they have actually landed big deals for their companies. How not to kill channels of communication. People reach out to you and you never respond. The channel is dead eventually. People want to invite you to speak somewhere and you never get back. Happens. If you want to do it deliberately, that's a different matter. But every time you just respond with even an automated message, at least the other party knows some interest is there. It's politeness. It's politeness to revert back. Politeness builds relationships. How to be the most interesting person in the room. Some people don't even utter a word, and people gravitate towards them. Why? Because of the past stories they've related, the past connections they've built. It is also about who they have become. And we want to stay connected with them. How do we become those people? Not by sitting alone with a cup of tea. Not at all. There are people who go to networking events and they come back and say, I could not utter a word. Has it happened? You go to an event, all you do is in the end eat food and come back. I know our community doesn't do that anymore. But there are still people who do it. Every day I meet people who find it difficult to connect with people. There was a person who was invited as a speaker at SIAM, the Automobile Forum. He reached there, woodenly gave his speech, did not bother to connect to anyone, and ran up after the stage and came home. And he missed a golden opportunity. Why? Nissan is now tying up with Tesla. And officials of both these companies were there. Officials of both these companies were there. And this gentleman lost a big chance. Let us not be like him. Building meaningful connections and valuable networks is what takes us to the next level. End of matter. While we connect, captivate, and convert, All these things come into focus in different paths. In different paths. Good salaries, fine. Good position today, fine. How do you move to the next level? As a leader, there are people who have overcome all these fears and reached to the top. Are you one of them?